We're here because, we're highlighting your business, Children of Wealth, and we love the things that you're doing in the community and in the tech space, how you're helping out our kids. Can you tell me a little bit about who you are and how you got started in your project?
I'm Dre Madaris, and I founded the company Children of Wealth. And the reason why I founded the company is because I saw that there was a huge gap when it came to children entertainment and as far as learning what really matters in the real world. One of the things being personal finances. So I just read a lot of books, and growing up, I saw a lot of animations, and I just realized even in school that there was a lot of things that I learned, whether it be the Pythagorean theorem, how to dissect a frog. It was like a lot of intricate things, but none of the things I really utilized as an adult. So I just wanted to create not just books, entertainment, but create things that could actually teach kids at an early age will really be beneficial as they grow older. So that's why we created a Children's Wealth company, where we not only produce books, but we produce screenplays, animations, and games to kind of further the development of education in the realm of finances.
Can you tell us how have your own experiences with money and financial education influenced the way you approach teaching financial literacy to children?
Oh, definitely. So there's two things that I was never taught in school, which is debt and taxes. I was never taught about good debt, always bad debt in terms of credit cards and loans. But I was never taught about good debt in terms of real estate and appreciation. Taxes is another thing. When I looked at how the wealth get wealthy, I realized that owning a business and just understanding business taxes and just how businesses works, it's just so much knowledge that I gained to want to just give to the kids and other parents as far as using those two strategies, debt and taxes, to kind of elevate the way I think about money.
What value and principles does your company promote when it comes to financial education for children? And how do these values guide your work?
Okay, so one of the first and most valuable thing that our company promotes is information. Each one teach one. So we kind of try to hold that to light as far as not being stingy with the information, because there's a power with collective economics. And a lot of people in my community in particular, we have been not able to get access to the information that has been making the wealthy. So the gap between the wealthy and the poor has been able to just get wider and wider. So that's one of the core values that we have, is not to be selfish with the information. We want to actually grow and show that learning together is actually more beneficial than just studying by yourself, because in school we're taught to, if you learn collectively, it's called cheating, right? But in the real world, you can't really get anything of substantially done without working as a team. So that's one of our core values, to promote teaming up with the use of collective economics, not being stingy with the information. So we build a community to where we're able to share new and innovative things by the use of AI or by the use of just experience in the real world. We try to bridge that gap between the new generation and the old generation to kind of make up for lost time in the realm of generational wealth.
Nice. As you're making up for this time, what kind of challenges have you faced in creating Children of Wealth, and what are some of those, how'd you overcome some of those obstacles?
One of the challenges that I had in creating and growing this company is just the time consumption of just writing so many books. Once I got the know-how to kind of break down complicated topics to where a kid can understand, it kind of became my duty to not just talk about one thing, but talk about a variety of different things and topics, breaking them down in a way that families can understand. Whether they're just laying their young one down and telling a bedtime story, it was just became my duty again to just spread the message time and time again with different stories, different topics. And that was one of the most challenging things I would say in creating and growing the company, is just sitting down and doing the work. Because it took a lot of nights, it took a lot of days, it took a lot of weekends just to not only start the creating process of writing, but now going through with the publishing, getting it down in the back end with the marketing, doing the sponsorships, licensing, website, inventory. So just the whole business in general, transitioning from creating the business on a creative side to now going into the logistics and analytical side with the numbers. So once we got that taken care of, we seen great success.
Nice. So now that you're seeing success, what is like the most rewarding aspect of it? You know, because you're helping children and families become financially literate. How is that rewarding for you?
So I was always told, you know, you can get anything that you want in life if you help people get whatever they want in life, right? So, you know, I just want my legacy to be that I was able to make kings and queens, right? So with the information that I have, with the know-how and the grit and the hustle that I know kids have, I'm not the only one. I know a lot of families have it, they just don't have the direction. That's right. That right there is what gives me joy, knowing that I'm actually creating generations of just kings and queens to actually take care of their village. So that's really what keeps me going.
How do you ensure that the content and resources provided by your company are accessible and relevant to children and parents from all backgrounds?
What we like to do, because studies have shown that in previous children's books, the numbers and percentages are that a lot of these publishers and authors rather use animals than people of color. We were very noticeable that in the forefront. So every book, we make sure that a kid could see themselves, because we have characters that we believe can touch each and every child, each and every adult, by the way that we structured with the illustration as well as the animation, and as well as I do in the mannerism of the speaking. So we did a lot of research and the study, but we also have to keep up with the time. So each book is actually a virtual reality experience, meaning that you're actually in the page of each book, right? So it's kind of brings you into a metaverse world where you can actually move, hear the audio, see the graphics, see the storyline. So that's one of the innovative things we did with the books, as well as creating an assessment that includes quizzes, workbooks, and activity books. So we wanted to make sure that the kids and families were able to assess the learning within the book and the experience of the academy. So those are just a couple ways that we were able to not be relatable, but stay up to times with how we're able to make this a whole inclusive experience for the parent, for the child, and for the family as a whole.
Okay, so what role do you believe parents play in the children's financial education, and how does your company support parents in this process?
We believe that parents play a vital role. I mean, they are the forefront of everything that goes on educational wise. You know, they're the authority taker, and they're the first thing that child is going to listen to. So we make it a very big initiative to partner up with each and every parent, because it starts with showing. You know, we could tell a child all day, every day what to do, but showing them speaks more volumes than any words can ever.
Can you share any success stories from families that already purchased your books?
Yes, certainly. We have a child that purchased Leah's online store. Stacy, if you're watching this, congratulations to you and your family with the success that you're having. So Stacy's family bought Leah's online store at an event, a conference that we were vending at, and we learned that she actually took the book to heart. She opened up her store using Shopify, and it has been doing numbers. She was able to utilize the formulas that we put into the book, and she implemented it with amazing results. So shout out to you, Stacy. That's one success story.
What future things are you looking to do with your company?
Future things that we look to do with the company is we're looking to go live with the books. The books are all written in scripts, so we're planning to start doing plays, and also we will be rolling out a lot more animated shows with the storylines. And we're also planning to have a conference coming up to showcase again all of the success stories of the families that have been implementing everything that they have been learning in the Children's Wealth Academy. So we have a lot of great things coming up. We can't wait, and we can't wait to show you. So make sure that you guys stay tuned and see us along this journey.
Where can we go buy your books and the academy?
So you can get the books at www.children2wealth.com, and you can join the academy at yourwealthychild.com. Either way, if you go to childrenofwealth.com, you'll be able to get access to the academy, all the books. We have a lot of free material. We have some free books that we give to you, a lot of digital ebooks as well. So yeah, childrenofwealth.com. Make sure that you log in today and get your family a gift of financial literacy.
Tell me your social.
Thank you again for your time. Again, my name is Dre Mudaris. You can find me at Children to Wealth and also at Dre Mudaris. It's DreMudaris. And also childrentowealth.com. That's where you can find every single one of the books in our catalog. Thank you again for your time, and I look forward to seeing you in the Children of Wealth Academy.